Good afternoon. I received a comment from Lou from London today, and I thought that I would expand upon the comment with a little story. She had responded to the video that I had done regarding my 5 not so favorite foods, and I mentioned that scrapple and sausage were made of everything but from the pig but the squeal. So I thought I'd tell you the story of something that happened to me when I lived up in Wisconsin. In Wisconsin, at least the area that I lived in, you have a town in a certain area, and then you go down 15 miles of country road, and then there's another town, and then you go down 10 miles of another country road, and there's another town. And so instead of all the towns, like where I live in Pennsylvania, being all together, Easton, Bethlehem, Allentown, all connected, you have a town, a bunch of country, a town and a bunch of country, and so on it goes. Well, I lived in a town called Merrill at the time, and I took very rural roads down about 50 miles to a town called Stratford. And I was going down so many town. Well, this time I was in between a town called Mosinee and Stratford, because I had to be to the high school at a certain time in the morning, and I was an interpreter for the deaf, and I was running late. And so anyway, I was just driving like a bat out of you-know-where, and something ran out and I couldn't stop, and I slammed on the brakes, and unfortunately I didn't stop in time, and I hit this animal. So I got out of the car, and I noticed that I had run over a pig, and he was no longer alive. And I was devastated, of course. Hitting any animal would be difficult, but it was a pig that I had hit, and it was kind of an unusual feeling. But what do you do? I was late, and I looked around. I didn't see anybody, so I took off. And not too long after that, I'm sitting in government class doing my thing with my fingers, and in comes this policeman, and he asked for me, and I thought, what on earth is this about? And he took me out into the hall, and he wrote me up. Apparently he was from the Animal Commission or something like that, and he wrote me a ticket for $25. It was a few years ago. And I said, well, sir, I didn't see anybody around. How on earth did you know that it was me who hit that pig? And he said, the pig squealed. All right. It was a joke. I'm sure my father could have done it better justice, but I did the best I could. So I hope you got a chuckle out of that. Have a good day.